Secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays, kids more worried about the...
Hey guys, how's it going? Ben and Tom here.
Yo.
And today we're going to be doing some more RuneLabs analysis. Now, we're just going to get straight into this with the first one. So guys, this first one is alternative to membership price rise. Now, basically, we're not going to read that out, but what this person's saying is that you should be able to buy back accounts that were banned for botting. Now, I think it's a good idea in the respect that it's going to, keep membership price down. People spend money doing it. The only bad thing is that even with rerolls, sometimes the rerolls aren't accurate, and people will come out with more, XP, but higher skills than they started with when they started botting. What do you reckon, Tom?
Well, they just have to make the rerolls accurate.
But it's hard to, because what if they didn't detect the botting?
They just see what it is now, from what they've detected. I'll make it a reasonable reroll to begin with, and if they continue to bot, they're going to reroll it back to what it was when they bought the account back. So just a constant reroll back to that if they keep botting. They buy their account back again.
No, I think if you get banned again after doing it, you shouldn't be allowed to buy your account back.
The idea is you can constantly buy the account back. So it's a constant loop of money that you get banned, you buy your account back. But you get re-rolled again, so you've wasted your time and you wasted money. And then so you bot again, and it gets re-rolled, it gets banned, and then re-rolled back again to the same as what it was when you first bought it back, and then have some sort of 2-week time ban. So not only does it mean that you can't play, you get your account back, but it kind of means that that person isn't gonna. It's like a punishment as well in a way. Do you see what I mean?
Okay.
But,
well, anyway, that's that one. It's up to you guys. Tell us what you think of that. I'm a bit off with it, but
I think it could work, but it just needs to be done properly.
This next one is a combat and skilling boss. Now, do you want to take this one, Tom?
Well, yeah. I mean, if you look at it, it makes sense, and theoretically, it could work, and it could be quite a nice new addition. So basically, if you just read there, someone suggested that the boss requires multiple skills in order to defeat it. So you've got stage 1, mining agility, stage 2, woodcut and herb, and so on and so forth, all the way to stage 5. So in that respect, it's a little bit like Virago with the stages. So I mean, it definitely works, but it depends how the boss is actually going to defeat you, because if you're using skills, then that must mean that it's due to having low combat or something like that. So if there's no combat in there, you got to work out how the boss will defeat you initially, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I could see that. I mean, I could see it working. It would probably take a lot of time and planning and stuff to do, but I think that could definitely work. So you guys let us know what you think of that as well. Okay, this third one is Mage and Range Armors, similar to Guthan's. Now, everyone knows Guthan's has this healing ability where it'll heal. Is it heal the full hit on certain?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I think it's a certain percentage. I'm sure it's a percentage. I'm not quite sure what, but I mean it's decent, isn't it?
It is good. I mean, you can sit at like Hellhounds for hours without having to really do anything because you're just healing what you're getting hit for. And I think it would be really cool to have some Mage and Range Armor similar to it. I mean, maybe there could be more Barrows, but actually no, I think that's a bit of a bad idea. I think 7 Barrows Brothers is enough. I don't know how. Maybe not make it Barrows equipment as such. Maybe try and tie in a similar story, but you get it some other way. Obviously, it should be the same tier and the same damage, exactly the same like that. But obviously, I don't know. Again, it's going to be something that has to be worked on. The idea will have to be thought out properly. Yeah, I mean, I guess I've got nothing really else to say. I just think it would be a nice, thing, especially if it was like the same level as Guthan's, all that stuff.
Right, guys. So this one is based on clans and on a clan uniform. Now, for me, this should have been brought out quite a while back with clan cloaks, because if you're doing a big event and you want armor, and you're kind of going with a clan, I don't know, you want something that represents your clan. You got your cape, but the cape, the bonus is non-existent. So what I think is they should make the cape and the armor cosmetic, so you can wear your full bandos, your full torva, your kiln capes, your max capes, but just have a cosmetic clan outfit over it that you can design and fully customize, like it's on here. But just make it, I don't know, make it so it's cosmetic, so that you can wear good armor beneath it.
Yeah, so then I guess when people go in a big group as a clan bossing, they can look pretty pro. If you're all going like, I don't know, just something that looks really cool.
Yeah, you
I
all
guess
look the same. You're all part of the clan, and you've got I don't know. To me, it needs to be cosmetic, so you have the bonus for boss events for your clan.
Okay, guys, this final good one is amazing. My favourite one we've found so far. A giant boss in the shape of a circle. I'm thinking they should have a boss that's just a circle with giant eyes and shoots green. Excellent. I reckon they should definitely put that one up. What do you reckon, Tom?
ING rates 12 out of 10.
Yep, 12 out of 10. Good fight.
So this chap believes money should be more accessibly available in large amounts. So basically, it seems like he's asking for a grant. I don't know. This is... Oh, if it wasn't made clear, these are not so great ideas. So he's talking about a wealth gap between certain players and other players. Now, he said, you know, he seems to think that obviously money isn't that easy to come by. I totally disagree. I think as long as you know the right method and you're willing to do that grind, it's not hard to come by. I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, I can see why he thinks it should be more accessible. But, you know, lower levels don't need as much money. You know, full room costs, what, like 100 and something K, if that. And from then on, like, dragon legs are what, like, they're not even 100k anymore, are they?
No.
And then I know the jump from that to barrows is high, but with full
barrows, like you get a few
full barrows is a couple of mil, yeah.
4 mil, that's not that hard to get.
Once you've got that, you've got enough equipment to go. I don't think there's a problem with it.
I don't. It's just going to take a little bit of time for you to do it. But
you know, the people with more money are the ones that spend more time on the game. The ones who, fair play, have more time to spend on it, but generally speaking, are the ones who spend.
If you just you know,
if you spend 20 hours at Corp Beast and then 5 hours at, you know, Bandos, you're probably going to make more at Corp.
Spend 10 hours and get like 5 sigils.
Or you do a Tom and in 2 trips get 4 sigils, because that just happens. If you guys didn't check that out, check out Road to Max Stack 4, because Tom got some pretty stupid loot. Anyway, anything else to say on this one?
Just like I said, it's all about the grind, and if you're willing to do the grind and get the money, then as soon as you got the money, then
but unfortunately that is what this game is. It's very much a grind game at the start.
But
anyway, on with the next bad one. Okay, this one's kind of ridiculous. Grand exchange options in bank booths. The title itself already explains it enough. Not really, but still. Anyway, I think that this would help out players who can't take the time to go to the grand exchange. I am sorry.
It's fucking laziness.
Tashabi, or however you pronounce your name, I am terribly sorry, but no, that isn't a legitimate
That
excuse.
isn't even a bad idea. It's just
the most tragic thing is a 10-second walk from bloody Varrock Square. Not only that, you can set the Varrock teletab to spawn
and
you there.
Click the tab and you'll go there. Do you know what I mean? It's not. You go there. The whole point is the game isn't supposed to be easy. You're not supposed to be able to do everything in one spot. You know, if you want there to be a flax patch outside the bank as well.
Oh no, there should be like a massive abundance of rune ore just outside the bank as well.
Yeah, all the mining. Do you know what? It's not a private server.
You should be able to one-hit Caliphite King as well.
I know. God, it's too hard.
I know it's such a joke, this game.
Ain't nobody got time to kill the entire thing. Do you know what I mean?
But sorry, but if you find it, you know that you don't have enough time to go to the Grand Exchange.
You don't have enough time to play RuneScape. You need to stop, in my opinion.
At the end of the day, if you don't have time to go to the Grand Exchange, you're not going to get past level 10 in any skill. Sorry if people think that's one that should be, yeah, but no.
I'm not an easy scaper.
No.
Sorry. So, mounts. So, it wants to be WoWscape even more by the sounds of things. So, first of all, they bring out the EOC, which everyone's gotten over, everyone's got used to, that's fine. But you can't deny that it's very suspicious that you've got World of Warcraft, which has this kind of ability-driven kind of interface, and that's how you play the game, that's a combat system, and then RuneScape grabs it and throws it in there. I always thought of that, World of Warcraft style, and now this guy wants mounts. Now, that's very World of Warcraft, because there's not that many other games that have sort of these mounts that you can get hold of and select, and I don't know. And also, with RS, it lags enough as it is, do you know what I mean? Without people flying around and zooming around at full speed with all these animals being generated.
The thing is, RS, the map isn't big enough for you to have mounts. The only places you're going to be able to travel far on mounts is in the desert.
Yeah.
You know, there's too many buildings, there's too many shortcuts, too many tunnels and stuff. You're not going to be able to use a mount effectively if they put them in. Yeah. What would you do? Run from, like, I don't know, like, I can't even think of.
I should have want to develop like flying mounts eventually, wouldn't he? And then you just fly places. You know what I mean?
You see, RS is easy enough to travel about as it is. Like
for me, yeah, you got your teleports to
you've got
each
your
location,
loads,
so you don't have to run from Lumbridge to Varrock anymore. You can take a flying carpet from the top of the desert down to wherever you want to go. Do you know what I mean? I don't see the. I mean, the idea is cool. Mounts are a nice addition. If you played World of Warcraft, the mounts are quite cool, but it's not suited for RuneScape. RuneScape isn't World of Warcraft.
It's
RuneScape
just too small of a game to really incorporate it effectively.
Yeah.
So our second to last bad one is charms sellable and buyable in the Grand Exchange. If charms were sellable and buyable in the Grand Exchange, summoning skill would be so much easier to work on rather than having to go out and kill monsters for 3 hours straight trying to loot as much charms as you can.
Time for that.
Look, summoning XP, if anyone's had enough charms to just go 96 to 99, is ridiculous. I got from 96 to 99 summoning in 2 hours. Like, the XP an hour was outrageous. There's no reason we should make it so that charms are easily accessible, because, you know, that's the reason the skill takes a bit longer to get.
Yeah, it's the unique thing about the skill is it's not buyable.
That's the thing that knocks it back a bit with XP an hour, because you can't, unless you really farm some charms, you can't go for more than a couple hours.
The idea with something is that it is a buyable, you know, you've got to buy all the secondary ingredients, but as well it's kind of a grindy skill because you have to get the charms. But then again, you kind of get the charms on a side when you're training combat, you know, like, or you like melee and your range and your mage, when you're bossing, when you're doing slayer. So actually, you should never find yourself having to grind out getting charms for summoning if you do it alongside summoning, bossing, combat training. I mean, obviously there might be a time where you've done all that, use all your charms and you'll get a higher level, you might have to. But theoretically speaking, if you were to do 99 slayer and do some combats and a bit of bossing, you'll probably get enough charms.
Well, from 13 mil Slayer XP to 14 mil Slayer XP took me about 2 days of grinding.
Yeah.
And I think I got about 10,000 charms in total, like blues, crimsons and golds.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that isn't amazing for 2 days grinding in a mil XP, but that wasn't on, you know, the highest drop rate bosses. They were on monsters. I've lost the words then. But, you know, that was just on standard things. I don't think charms are too hard to get. Well, yeah, it takes a bit of time, but if you could just get hold of them immediately, you could get 99 in like a day or two.
Yeah, I mean, on one of my low level Iron Men, I had a couple of thousand Crimson Charms. I was on a low level. I wasn't at high level, I was a low level, and I had a couple of thousand Crimson Charms, a couple of thousand gold. It didn't take very long. It just flew by because I was training a bit of, you know, a bit of combat and Slayer at the same time. So, to me, it's just not a good idea at all.
Finally, the last one is first person RS. No.
Never.
Right. Reasons why this doesn't work. You click on the place you can see, like around your player, not just in front of him, around him. You click to be able to move. That's the first thing. What you can't really incorporate the, you know, arrow keys for it or WASD. It's just not going to work because you'd have to.
And then it'd become a totally different. The dynamics of the game,
they'd have to really boost the graphics up a lot, and that's just not working.
No, because everything would have to be zoomed in, and you won't be able to see from above you at things, which is vital. I mean, it doesn't seem like you use it as much now, but that bird's eye view, if you were doing it in first person, you just realise how much you require that.
Let's be honest, like if you're trying to do like Bandos in first person view, and you've got to turn around to find, you know, the other minions attacking you, or let's say, I don't know, a boss that like teleports. What
Chaos
boss?
Elemental teleports.
Chaos Elemental tops you. Yeah, exactly. If you get teleported around by a Chaos Elemental in first person on RS, you're pretty screwed. You're not going to know where you are.
Yeah.
You'll be looking around like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And another thing is the turning itself. What's the sensitivity going to be like? It's going to be the same as normal, because I know a lot of people in first-person games, such as Call of Duty, play with high sensitivity. I know I play on 12 because when I'm on something like that, I want to be able to turn around quickly because I can't see anything.
Yeah, so no, I'd be surprised if he gets the support that he might be hoping for. There's no offense to him.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. I think it would be cool, but it's not practical.
It's like they wanted first person in GTA. I mean, yeah, it's practical, but no, it's not practical. It's cool, but
it's not as easy to do.
People use it twice and then they don't use it again. I mean, there's the odd people that will use it, but everyone I know that plays it, they've used it a couple of times, not really been that impressed, and haven't used it again. So, first person is not an excellent idea.
Yeah, what Tom said. So guys, that's it for this RuneLabs episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Yes. You gonna say something there, Tom?
I said yes.
Oh yes. So if you did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like and a comment, all that stuff. If you're new, you just haven't got round to it yet, hit that subscribe button. Also, if you've got any RuneLabs ideas you want us to look at, send us them in the comment section and we will make sure to include them in the next video.
But until next time, guys, we will see you around.
Yeah.